Joining us now is the DartmouthSports.com Female Athlete of the Week, Kellen DeLeva of the women's lacrosse team, who is coming off a 2-goal, 8-point performance in Dartmouth's Ivy League opening win against Brown this past weekend. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You obviously had a strong day personally, but let's start with the team effort, a 15-11 win. A game I know you guys were probably looking forward to, given how last season ended in the regular season against Brown, costing you guys a shot at the Ivy League title. So this year, this Ivy League game must have been circled on the calendar from the start.
Yeah, we were very excited to have our Ivy League opener against Brown. It was definitely a day that we wanted revenge, so I think everyone was very excited to be back on Scully and to be starting conference play. So
you're here with us because you had 8 points, but I do want to ask one question in terms of the defensive effort from the whole team and really from the back end with your teammates. Brown was one of the highest scoring teams coming in. You held them to a season low. When you talked about maybe wanting a little bit of revenge, how nice was it to kind of even not only get the win, but also to kind of shut them down when they've been playing really well?
Yeah, we wanted to have a really strong statement against them, and we knew that they had a pretty strong offense. So our game plan was really to have smart possessions and limit the opportunities that they had.
2 goals, that's nice. 6 assists, 8 points. What was it like for you out there? It felt like every time you made a pass, one of your teammates was finishing, and it felt really like every goal outside of any sort of free possession, you guys were really working well, and having a lot of assisted goals says a lot about the team clicking. Talk a little bit about, from your perspective, what that was like.
Well, going in, we really wanted to ensure that our offense was in flow. We talk about that a lot, just making sure that we're always moving and kind of operating as a unit. So I think it took 7 of us to really put together such a strong day. And just personally, from my perspective, I was playing a bit more behind net and really looking for the feeding opportunities. And I think our attackmen did a really good job of exploiting the holes that they had in their defense. And it was just great to be able to find them and really capitalize on those opportunities.
Fresh off an 8-point performance and a 15-11 win, Kellen DeLeva of the Dartmouth women's lacrosse team, your DartmouthSports.com Female Athlete of the Week. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Joining us now is the DartmouthSports.com Male Athlete of the Week, Will Graber of the men's hockey team, coming off a 1-1 weekend at Union and RPI to close out the season. You guys will be the number 5 seed again and host St. Lawrence this weekend. You yourself had another hat trick at RPI on Saturday, 2nd year in a row. What is it about Houston Fieldhouse that you have played so well there?
It definitely feels good, I think, as a team to end the season on a high note on a good win. Something we obviously want to carry through into this upcoming weekend against St. Lawrence. Then personally, feels good, obviously, to kind of get the monkey off the back, so to speak, and it's been a while. So definitely felt good, and it was kind of funny that it ended up being at RPI again this year. Kind of have a breakout game.
Yeah, last year you guys, we had the Timberline. What's it like to see not only you kind of, as you say, get the monkey off your back, but see some of your teammates really step up when you and some of the other guys that produced before were struggling?
It's been awesome. I think we've had a number of guys really step up. Obviously, Drew's been incredible this year for us. As a freshman, being able to come in and consistently produce throughout the year. It's definitely been fun the last couple games to play with him. He's a good player. Quinny's done a great job again this year, and so it's good to kind of continue to play with him. Obviously, a lot of fun to play with him. And then I think senior Alex Jasik's done a fantastic job kind of continuing to be a leader on the team and come through with clutch goals when we need them.
You had a couple of nice goals against RPI. The hat trick goal was more of just kind of pushing it into the empty net there as time wound down. But you had 2 nice goals. Is there a confidence boost when you score, these, bar down wrist shots from far out, maybe that give you a little bit more of a boost than kind of just tapping one in on the back doors? Because you had 2 very nice goals against the Engineers.
I think there's definitely something to that. I think anytime you see the puck go in the net, it kind of builds a little bit of confidence. But if you're able to get one to go from a little bit further out, like I did on the first one, I think that kind of just gives you a little bit more confidence when you get in that situation later in the game. So when I got the opportunity in the third, I didn't really hesitate. And so that was, I think, maybe in part due to the success earlier in the game. So it definitely does help, and hopefully we can continue that. I can continue that this weekend.
Will Graber, your DartmouthSports.com Male Athlete of the Week. Thank you. You and the Dartmouth Big Green will be hosting number 12 in the ECAC standings, St. Lawrence this weekend in a first round series at Thompson Arena. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.